Yes, welcome back to the Sports Show. Well, time to have a quick look at this round in the AFL, mate.
Oh.
What is going on, I want to tell you. Well, let's start with Friday night. Of course, tonight, Geelong up against Brisbane down in Geelong. Both teams coming off disappointing losses
Yeah, that's
last
a tough
weekend.
one, isn't it, mate? That's a tough one first up.
Yep.
You'd think Geelong would bounce back.
Yep.
But then again, you would think Brisbane might as well. But they're going to travel to Geelong, so I'd have to say I don't like the Cats. For some reason, I'm
You've
off
gone
the
off
Cats.
them, haven't
Well,
you?
I've gone off them at the start of the year because I just think that, okay, everyone's saying they recruited really well. Jeremy Cameron, Higgins and Isaac Smith. But Higgins and Isaac Smith, they're both at the end of their careers. They're not 24, here we go, going to keep them for the next 5 years. So I think they're grasping at a flag. Brisbane.
Yeah, all right. Brisbane for you? Yeah, I like Brisbane too. All right, now I just had a quick call from Annette Edmondson. She said she's going for the Crows in this one over Sydney, despite what you say. Well, I don't know. I'm only joking. So I might try and track Annette down and come in one time and have a chat with you. Saturday, they are playing at the SCG, so it's the smaller ground.
Yeah,
Sydney are up and about, a younger group. They're sort of half on the rebuild, but kept enough to keep winning. Well, Adelaide on the back of a big win.
Well, my daddy told me two things as a kid that have stuck with me right through my life. He said, son, always wear a white shirt, you'll never get a dirty job.
Right.
Great piece of advice.
Not bad.
And the other one, don't ever tip Adelaide.
Oh, you're as bad as Annette then, if based on what you said at the start of the show.
No. I like Adelaide. Sydney must have played amazing
really
brand of
good footy. Yep, they did.
Buddy back. Buddy's going to play, but I think Buddy will be looking for a run.
Yeah.
This is a very, very tight one. I'm going to lean towards Sydney.
Okay, all right, okay. Power v Essendon on okay, all right, we won't even Adelaide Oval, let's not even worry about that. How'd you see Essendon's game? Looked like they had it nice and comfortable by half time, and then Hawks straight over the top.
Did you see Ben Rutten at the end of the game?
No.
He looked like he had 140.
I won't have. He's 140 now. Wait till the
kid
year's
you not,
finished, he'll be
mate.
280.
He was shattered with that loss because the Bombers dominated that game pretty much all game. But the Hawks, never watched the Hawks.
There's been a bit of chatter about whether he should be down on the boundary or whether he should be up in the box. Your thoughts on that?
I think he should be up. Surround himself with the blokes. Yeah, get up there and mate, eventually he's going up there, isn't he?
Well, I don't know.
He's not always going to stay down there.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I've seen both, and I've sat in both sections.
Mate, you can come down.
I think it's up to the coach. I think because he's there, he gets to talk to the players. There's instant feedback. It depends largely on who's in the box.
Yeah.
If he's got enough faith in them to come down and get the information, how that's getting fed to him. So Chris Fagan, he's been down on the boundary line.
Yeah, he likes it.
He's massive success down there.
Yeah,
so
he likes it.
I don't know. I think it's different strokes for different folks, and it's how you see the game and the group you're working with. So I'm interested in how people give that opinion when they've never sat in either spot.
Well, I think that what you said is providing you've got the right people up there, I don't think there's an issue.
Yeah, that's the key. All right, St Kilda. I've been impressed with St Kilda. I think they're going to play finals footy deep into the finals this year. They are up against Melbourne at Marvel on Saturday night. Now, talk about, I didn't see Ben looking stressed, but I'd imagine on the other side of the coin, Goody couldn't have been more relieved.
He would have been happy. I don't think he's going to be happy after this game.
They've got him?
I think Saints will beat them, yeah. I like the Saints. I think they're top four.
Still got a ruckman to come back too.
Got a couple of them.
Paddy Ryder. Hopefully he's going well, mate. Things are working out for him. And you've seen Paddy at Port Hale. You've seen what he can do. We've seen him last year with St Kilda. So I think they're just to be winning the first game without him. When he comes back, they'll be a different team again.
If he comes back.
You don't think he will? You think he might not?
You've got to say if, I think. He's got some issues.
Well, okay. Hope he does. Saturday night, Gold Coast up against North Melbourne at Metricon.
Draw.
A draw?
Draw.
No, it won't be a draw.
Why won't it?
No, Gold Coast will win.
Why would it be a draw?
Gold Coast will win.
You think Gold Coast will beat North Melbourne?
Yep.
Where is it at?
Metricon. Gold Coast.
Okay.
What do you think? Draw.
Draw.
Oh, geez, okay. Sunday, let's have a look at that. Hawthorn, Richmond at the MCG.
No. Richmond will stitch him.
Stitch him? How good's Dusty? Just on first round.
Oh, he's a very good player.
Yeah.
Is
he the best? Is he the best right now in the AFL? Right at this time, if I said to you, Barry, you've got the first team to play in Tasmania and you can pick any player you want right now to start your team, the AFL will say you can have him. Who do you want?
Tyson Stendagle. No, I'll go for Dusty Martin.
All right, well, I'll tell you who was pretty close. on the weekend, mate, was Travis Boak.
Exactly right.
So 32
I thought if I said Travis Boak, they'd all jump all over me.
Motoring along pretty nicely
Well,
too,
mate,
Boaky.
you know what he's got? You know what Trav's got back is that burst, that little 10-metre burst when he gets the footy.
Yep.
Boom. He's quick. A couple of years ago, when they played him on the half-forward flank and whatever, and everyone was saying, oh, Boakie's time's nearly up, he'd lost that little bit of zip.
Well, he was still playing all right there, though. He just wasn't seeing as much of the ball.
Well,
and he's got himself in mint condition. He's looking after him.
Exactly.
You know, when you post yourself on social media with your shirt off, you know you're pretty happy
Well,
with
he
the way
trains
you're
at Red Bull
going
in
to.
America.
Yep.
He doesn't muck about.
No, and
he took Charlie with him last year.
No, it's no coincidence. Charlie's looking in great nick
Exactly
either,
right.
isn't it?
Did he ever, yeah.
You know the blokes that wrote that about Boakey, and one of them was a past player at your footy club.
Yeah.
Should they come out and apologise?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to see one of them do that.
Yeah, I'd like
anyway,
to see
Bulldogs, West Coast at Marvel.
Whoa, there's another good one. At
Marvel, yep. In
Dogs.
Melbourne. Dogs, Bulldogs, all right. And Freo on Sunday up against GWS at Optus Oval.
Oh, my God. Draw.
A draw, another draw.
Yeah, we're going to have a wicked draws. What is it, Freo and...
Freo and GWS at Optus.
At Optus?
At Optus.
Freo.
I reckon Freo,
They're not bad.
They've got some injury problems, but they're not too
not
bad.
bad.
But GWS look like their window of opportunity where they're up in the finals and they've got to come back down and rebuild up again. They look like they're in that.
they could
So
be
I reckon
a
they're a
struggle, mate.
middle order team right
Could be
now.
a struggle, yeah.
Is there any team, and we touched on it at the start,
Yep.
Geelong came in with a bad attitude against the Crows.
Yeah.
Sydney probably got Brisbane with a bad attitude, I suspect. You go, is there any team other than perhaps North Melbourne where you think you could turn up and you'd be surprised if you
Didn't beat them.
didn't get beaten? If you came with the wrong attitude, looks to me like anyone other than North Melbourne
Oh,
now
absolutely, mate.
could
In
get
the
you.
AFL?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's going to be a ripping season.
Well, you cannot take your foot off, mate.
Hey, just quickly, I wanted to ask you this. It's been 19 months, 19 months since the AFL have played full games.
Yeah.
Lots of players cramping, tightening. I think it's going to take about another 6 weeks before we see the players at their best.
Shorter pre-season.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
reckon
yeah,
it'll be
I agree. I agree.
All right, time for us to go. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. We'll look forward to your company next week. That's bye from Baz and me now. Hopefully, you have a great week. Bye now.